guys, so since filming my last video that was supercar related, it was my first supercar that I ever owned. Now it was an AMG GT, and there were a couple of people that said that it's not a true supercar. There are a lot of people that would disagree with that. But since filming that video not that long ago, like 6 months ago, I've since purchased 2 more supercars that nobody can argue is not a supercar. So check back on my videos. Be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll be unveiling this one. Definitively a supercar. Insanely loud, insanely fun to drive, but I'll do another video for that one. Today, I'm doing a video about the McLaren that I bought last week that I hate. Okay, so it's not that I hate the car, because I wouldn't have bought the car. I don't hate the car itself, but there's a lot about it that I don't like. But just like buying a house, there's some things you can change and some things you can't change, right? You can't change the location and you can't change the layout, but you can paint it. Well, I've been bringing this purple McLaren to Cars and Coffee in Rancho Santa Fe, San Diego, and I've been standing nearby, and a lot of people actually say that they love the color. Now, it's an interesting color. It's not like bright purple. It kind of looks blue in certain lights, but while it's different, it's an exotic car, it's an exotic color. I get all of that. It's just not me. It's not my personality. So let me tell you real quick what I don't like about this car. Again, this is all perspective, right? The other cars I have, super loud, they sound aggressive. The McLaren does not. This is the 570S. The McLaren does not sound loud, but this one does have the sport exhaust, which I really like. Something else about it is that I do like is that it does have this feature here where you can actually raise the front end, so the front axle, you can raise that. And with my other supercar, I have to put out mats just so I can pull in and out of my garage. With this one, I don't have to do that. I just hit a little lever and the lift comes on, boop, 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 and it comes down. Now, right now it's down, and there are a solid 3 fingers space between the tire and up here. So I don't like how high this is. I'm dropping it off next week, and I'm gonna get Novatech springs, and I'm gonna drop that down quite a bit. Oh, let's talk about color. Hate this color. This will be the last video you see where it is purple. It is going to have a wrap that is gonna look absolutely incredible. Check back on the video and see my after video when this thing is done. Brake calipers. So you'll see my other supercar, the one at the beginning of this video when I unveil it. Those brake calipers are insane. These are just boring metal. These are nothing exciting to me. Those are gonna get changed. The sound of the car and the exhaust is something that is important to me. I do have to say that the sound of this McLaren when I'm driving it is intoxicating. It is a beautiful, beautiful sound, but it can be better, and it will be. My other supercar that was under the red cover has a big ass wing on the back, and when you have these mid rear engine cars, you're sitting so far up, I feel like with the cockpit there and so much space here that there just needs to be something there to finish the car out. So when it just drops back like that, to me, it's not that aesthetically pleasing. So changing that out too. The rims, these again, kind of like these brake calipers here, to me they're boring, so I'm going to be switching these out too. Other than that, I gotta say I really love this car. I love the way it drives. I love the way it accelerates. It's rear wheel drive. My other car is all wheel drive, but overall I'm a fan. A lot of things I'm changing. I'm going to do like downpipes, the exhaust like I mentioned, a tune. But for the most part, I am changing cosmetic things. So be sure to check back on this channel probably in about 2 weeks. If you haven't subscribed, do that. If you hit that little bell, that little notification thing, then you don't have to keep checking my channel, but you're going to get an email as soon as I release the new video of the after of this car, because right now I am not a fan. But when I'm done with this thing, it's going to look absolutely incredible. All right, so getting in and out of this, not that bad for me. I'm 5'8", relatively good shape, flexible. But typically I'll just grab it up here, sit down, put one leg in, the other, Now with the doors are actually really easy. All you do here is take them by the handle, just pull them down. They are soft close, so it just locks into place. Now the trick for opening these doors is you put your hand here, like you grip that right there, and you pull it up and you push with your elbow, and it just pops right open. What I like too is the cockpit of this car is pretty awesome. This is all carbon fiber here, but it's really, it's pretty basic overall, which I like, right? There aren't a lot of buttons here. Just you have your screen here. It's very intuitive to use compared to some of my other supercars. They were just really, really difficult to learn how to program. Love the steering wheel. It's a relatively thin steering wheel, all exposed carbon fiber. You have these huge paddle shifters here, and what's really cool is they actually go both ways. So you don't have to do down here, up here. You can actually do both ways. So yeah, good if you're filming, I guess. Don't recommend that, but it's true. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go and start it up, and let's get out of here.